220. Wide wicket. Second reload. Second. 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 220. Wide wicket.
Hey, Brandon Gaudin here, and it's time to take a look at what's new in Madden NFL 18, powered by Frostbite. First up is game styles. Choose what style best fits you. Now, arcade is to play a more wide-open game filled with big plays. Simulation is an authentic NFL experience. And then competitive, our online head-to-head default where stick skills are king. Looking for an immersive narrative experience? Long Shot is an all-new story mode letting you step into the shoes of NFL hopeful Devin Wade as you guide him on his path to the NFL Draft. In Play Now Live, follow along with the NFL season with updated commentary and real season stats from NFL.com. Franchise mode is back. Customize your level of personnel management to start the season. Utilize your all-new draft board and follow along with a real NFL schedule and jump in at any point during the season to try and rewrite history. Finally, grab up to 2 of your friends, combine your ultimate team decks, choose your roles, and take on all comers online in the brand new MUT Squads. Madden NFL 18. It's a Madden for everyone, and Madden like you've never seen it before.
Second reload. Second. 220. Wide wicket. Wide, protect. Second, reload. Second. 220. 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 Wide, protect. Second, reload. Second.
Hey, Brandon Gaudin here, and it's time to take a look at what's new in Madden NFL 18, powered by Frostbite. First up is game styles. Choose what style best fits you. Now, arcade is to play a more wide-open game filled with big plays. Simulation is an authentic NFL experience. And then competitive, our online head-to-head default where stick skills are king. Looking for an immersive narrative experience? Long Shot is an all-new story mode letting you step into the shoes of NFL hopeful Devin Wade as you guide him on his path to the NFL Draft. In Play Now Live, follow along with the NFL season with updated commentary and real season stats from NFL.com. Franchise mode is back. Customize your level of personnel management to start the season. Utilize your all-new draft board and follow along with a real NFL schedule and jump in at any point during the season to try and rewrite history. Finally, grab up to 2 of your friends, combine your Ultimate Team decks, choose your roles, and take on all comers online in the brand new MUT Squads. Madden NFL 18. It's a Madden for everyone, and Madden like you've never seen it before.
220, wide attack. Check and reload. Check it. 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 220, wide attack.
What's good? What's good? Yo, it's your boy, man. Sign ZA Sports Game Changer. You already know that. Streaming some YouTube. Let me know how it sound out there. Well, not streaming some YouTube. Streaming on YouTube. My bad. My bad. It is late. 11:30 p.m. I'm about to do a little CFM. Or something else you want to take a look at, let me know. But we're going to get a couple little games and stuff like that. Just messing around. A little echo. We're going to have to work on that. You know, I want to do some franchise. We definitely got to do some franchise. See what's happening. Preseason roster. Yeah, I like to use preseason roster. Let's do that.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second.
I like the Bengals, but I think I'm going with it's a hard choice. Hard choice. Hard choice. I like my boy David Johnson. I like a mobile quarterback, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a little glitchy. You want to get a little glitchy. So I think I'm going to go with the Panthers. This is just a little test CFM. You know, we're going to test it out. See what's happening. See what's happening.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
And now we want to do preseason. Change role. Definitely want to do a coach. I like to do a creative coach. Motivator. I like to be the strategist. You know what I'm saying? Coach Mad. What's up, everybody? Oh, it's Madden season. What's happening? Not that. There we go. There we go. Look at some of these. Oh, boy. I don't know if I like any of these models, tell you the truth. We're gonna go with. Oh, what's got a beard? All right. Go with that. Go with that. Carl. There we go. That's fly. That's fly. Playbook. Got a creative playbook already. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, wow. Not here. Hold on. I don't see my creative playbook. That's crazy. All right, we'll take Cincinnati again. Something ain't right. Defensive, we'll just go Carolina. That's fine. No. Accept and continue. There we go. What's up? Look at this dude. League settings. Yo, I think we got the chat going. So hit me up in the chat if you want to see something. I don't know. You want to see some ratings, whatever it is. I don't know. But you know your boy's on the CFM. So we're going to get that popping. I'm going to start off with all pro. I'm going to go with competitive. Yeah, I really don't like the random event, so we're gonna go that. We'll go coaches only. Doesn't matter, it's just me in here right now. Injuries on, of course. Turn that off. Like the steel practice squads. Progression, we're gonna do that weekly. Quarter length is fine. Season experience, yeah, we're going full control. Agents. Scout players, yeah, everything manual. So a couple little changes in some of the setup. Alright, so what we do next? Okay, here we go. So I think we're good. We want to start preseason. We can pick up free agents. There we go.
Your season starts now.
What's up? Thanks for checking out the stream. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just in here messing around. Got that Madden compliments EA Sports. We got the stream, got the chat all popping. So, you want to say something? Holler at your boy. Feel free to do so.
Before this week's game,
right.
make sure to install your game plan.
Holler at me right here, or you can holler. Weekly training. Okay, we're going against the Texans. All right.
An offensive and defensive game plan. Each week you can focus train 3 players for extra experience. Once you have made your game plan and focus player decisions.
Oh, Christian McCaffrey. All right. Yeah, he's going to need a little something. I don't want to focus on the fullback, though. Let's get Greg Olsen in here. I'm going to skip. Okay, oh yeah, we gotta get Calvin Benjamin. We gotta juice up the big money players. Alright, we don't have anything right now. So I think we gotta go through practice. Or we can just sim it. I'm gonna sim it right now. I don't think y'all wanna see me do that. Got them superstars making them big dollars. What? They got Christian McCaffrey as a superstar? What? And Calvin Benjamin that's quick? A quick dab over Christian McCaffrey? You gotta be kidding. This dude hadn't done anything yet. Come in like a superstar like that? Really? All right, let's see who's out here.
You have grades for each position that range from browse available players to help improve your team.
People anyway. Let's go to the depth chart. Definitely going with Cammy Neutron. Y'all know that. Let's do it. Let's start McCaffrey since he's big dog. I don't think we're gonna have a good running game. But we shall see. Calvin, of course. Get some speed in there. Punches. Charles Johnson. Get Bird in here. Pull him from down at the bottom. 96 speed. We can use that. There we go. Tight ends. Nasty. That's all I can say. Greg Olsen. The Panthers have one of the nicest lines. Looks like it. We're going to test it out in a minute. I see Peppers. What? Alright, let's get it popping. Play this preseason game. You want to see a particular team? Let me know. We can get up out of this. Get the CPU uniforms. What we got? What's that color brush look like? There we go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna roll with the white. Bengals. There we go. Let's get a game in here and see what's going on. Looking at some of these goals. Got to get the rookie a touchdown at 30 yards. Let's see if we can do that. We're going to roll a game or two, call it a day. It's already 11 o'clock.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. 2 running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. It's Miller's Texans going up against Christian McCaffrey's Panthers. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, with a beautiful skyline towering just to the right of us, you get a look inside Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. A short time ago, a scene that never fails to stir up the folks here in Charlotte. Cam Newton strutting his way onto the field. His guys are fired up as they get set to go toe-to-toe with the Houston Texans. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, our long national nightmare is over. After 6 months away, we're back to playing football.
And this is way better than Watergate, isn't it? Now we get to have some fun. Watch the veterans. They'll play a little bit. We know that. But the big thing, this new crop of rookies and young guys, they get their chance to take the field and earn their spot.
Let me know what's happening. All right, I think we got everybody straight like we want.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
Tremendous overall athlete, does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. A good pickup there at 22.
like that.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Watson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Boy.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. From the gun, here's Newton. In trouble here, right down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans take possession. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles. right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Here's Watson now on second down. Gets it to Strong. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan. And you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection. So you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield. So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
To the air yet again, Watson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. A fresh set of downs, and they're at the 1. First, and he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller taking it in from a yard out, and the Texans have taken the early lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Able to spin free. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. At the end of one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Uptown Charlotte after this timeout. But they face a second and long to start things out. The veteran backup Anderson, his first throw. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now Anderson, he'll hit Whitaker in the flat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Looking to throw on second down. Anderson. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Anderson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Savage. Going up top. A swing pass caught. A gain of 39 that time.
Trying to figure out what happened, and I forgot that this is a preseason. Look, they didn't put all the scrubs in there. No wonder. There we go.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
They'll run. This is Blue. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Alfred Blue punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Take that.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go play action here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Newton. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A Carolina 1st, Newton to Benjamin. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. They'll run with McCaffrey, and that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route. And receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Going deep for Benjamin. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 6 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On 1st and 10, Newton. This is incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd down following the incompletion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And this will complete right side to Funchess. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. From the red zone now, Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To the air again, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Throwing again is Newton. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. 1st and goal here from the 2. Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. A final shot before the break. Newton.
Go get it. Go get it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start.
Let's check these rosters real quick. Still look good.
Over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you now to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, LR.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report.
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down, 8. Out of the gun, Newton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We've been together a little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to run routes, create space and separation, and make those catches downfield.
Yeah, sure consistent. The numbers the last couple years almost identical and both over 1,000-yard seasons. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. To throw on second down is Newton. And avoids the contact by sliding. It's an 8-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's third down. The Panthers on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. A play fake to Stewart. It's Newton. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They'll try the air now with Newton. Forced out to his left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Zach Cunningham. The offense on third down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Newton. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And Gano's kick is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
And now out comes Houston. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. This is the running back, Blue. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, snap.
It's picked up by the Panthers. The 30.
Get out.
10.
Did it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's exactly what we needed.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the 2nd half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now out comes Houston. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, it's Savage. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And his throw here's incomplete.
When they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again. Savage. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Defense.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
Throwing on third down, it's Savage. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. K1 short. Able to drop it for a loss of 12. And it'll be fourth down.
Look, Carolina had a number of issues last year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after a Super Bowl appearance. But pass rush wasn't a problem for them. They still got to the quarterback.
47 total sacks. That was just one behind Arizona, who led the league.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for them, young corners that gave up a lot of big plays.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Off play action. Newton. Dancing to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Griffin. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Savage trying to rally the troops and get them to the line fast. He's back to throw. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Able to get that. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaq Thompson in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, lost the football.
I get that.
And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now, before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They keep it on the ground. Again to Stewart. And he's got some space here. Got some real estate inside the 30. And a cutback left. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he stayed up. That's what I like.
Gano for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now It's Savage.
Get that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The tight end, Olsen, in motion. Now Stewart on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin from 3 yards out. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Newton. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2.
I think it's Samuels, right? Yeah, Curtis Samuel, 95 speed. I'm telling you, speed means something in this version. You got Bird too. We need to get Bird in there. Get Bird in there. Get him like a screen pass or something. We got some slow moves.
Try sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last throw here for Savage. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games.
Some highlights here. Reception. Oh, Captain Munnerlin, right? All right. John 45 yards. Just like the cut ability, this has to be the Frostberg. I love that. I love that right there. Just trucked them. And then normally in 17 you fall, right? Gets his composure, and then that's Cushion going after him. This is me just like cutting. I think this is somewhere like the Frostbird. I mean, what's about Frostbird? Frostbite, right? Reception. computer's getting his juke on. I think the only reason this worked, is that Cookie? Yeah. Strip. This guy right here is fast. For a lineman. There we go. We're going to finish this one out, get a little XP, see what the next game is. Let's see what we got here. There's a couple little things. Got to create a coach, so we're not going to get a lot of points right up front. So it's all good. We'll take them.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game. Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
I need to be a running back, really. Curry's really low. Fumbling the ball all day long. Got 25 mil? What? $92 is not bad, but Darius Jackson. It's not bad. I like his carrying speed, acceleration. So there we go.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut. You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
All right, let's advance. Titans, all right. All right, we're gonna play one more, then we out of here. Got a little training in. Get that. game, then we're out of here. Season. It's the Titans. I don't know why it takes like a couple seconds for. Alright, we'll give them a beat. Takes a couple seconds for the uniform player to show up. There we go. All right. White. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the...
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River. In downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's a preseason matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Tennessee Titans. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Now it's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. A look at the defensive starters for Tennessee.
One of the areas of need for the Tennessee Titans in 2017, an elite safety. So they went out and signed Jonathan Cyprien from the Jacksonville Jaguars. I expect them to pair him with Kevin Byard, a rookie in 2016, and provide a strength for...
Just double check. Roster. Still good, yep.
Defense
right.
is looking for help down the middle.
Play ball.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass. Newton now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
1st and goal, they'll look to smash it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there, taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
To throw Mariota. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Titan 1st down, Mariota to Walker. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
They go with Murray again. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Rashard Matthews here on the catch. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Mariota now. And Walker has it. And he'll go down at the 28. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they do. Now a play fake here on first down. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And now it's second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Mariota. Able to power through. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Pass interference. Offense.
Pass interference.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
No, sir.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I actually like the fake, all right? They gave it a shot. This is one of those plays where you really think you're going to fool people because he shoveled it off to the kicker, and he was going to try and get it running. We have seen it be successful before, but definitely not on this play.
I was going to say, as the kicker, when you see that it's probably not going to work, just terror and panic in your eyes, I would imagine.
What we really needed there was the close-up of his face while he was running.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one hill. And oh, it's blocked. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Adoree Jackson on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Fights through, and now a crease. Off to the races. DeMarco Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray, 69 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. On first down, it's Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. A second spin. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jarrell Casey in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. On first down, Newton being chased out left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the red zone now, Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Back to throw, Newton. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They fake the give. Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
A first down throw for Mariota. And it's brought in by Eric Decker. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Mariota now on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Third and short yardage. Mariota. Got a man. It's the first NFL catch for Corey Davis.
Can't let that happen.
And that one results in 35 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the red zone now, Mariota.
No!
And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
And this one through the uprights and good. Now here's Suck about to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So we come upon halftime. Yeah, I'm with you. Who wants highlights from the second week of preseason? Let's get back to the action as we're ready to start the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific... job all day long holding this guy in check, but that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A good run there on first down.
realize we're getting our butts kicked is because the computer rearranged everybody. Ridiculous. Get Archie back in there. And Darius Jackson, free agent pickups. Right now I'm believing in speed, even though truck. I have seen some nice trucks. And there's a fast wide receiver down here, right? Bird. So we want Bird in here and Samuel, right? Too fast, guys.
It'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Bend don't break, baby. Bend don't break. Like Cookie should be doing something.
Let's go! Green, 39!
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure to take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. Spinning past him. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Newton on 1st down. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And caught left side, Olsen. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Smiles, everyone, smiles, because when Cam Newton and Greg Olsen hook up like they've been doing throughout this game, that's one big reason why they're winning.
What makes Greg Olsen so tough to cover?
I think he really is a wide receiver in a tight end's body. He runs his routes with such great precision and some physical toughness, and he really fights and competes for the ball.
And then, of course, it helps to have Cam Newton throwing it to you. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice...
Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Buying time to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for...
And it's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess from 8 yards out, and the Panthers add on to their lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Gano out to kick this one away. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's Castle. He will find the rookie from Western Kentucky, Taywan Taylor. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him, the way he goes after the football. Ball competes for it and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They'll go option on second down, right side. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start, offense.
So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
Now Castle. And it's complete. Henry. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. They'll drop the throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And the Panthers coming out now. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game, barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. A handoff as they run the counter play. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Andy Lee now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. And the Titans getting set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Shots back at about the 43-yard line. Charles Johnson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Adams.
Fight.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Newton's going to throw it. And that's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. This will be fielded at the 6. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day? You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you. We'll see if they go back to base. First down, Titans, gain of 12. And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
No.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play. Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Yeah. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot. A lot there.
You know that ain't gonna work, right?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Can't see them.
Here we go. Green 39.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Got any comments? Hit me up. Twitter, Mad Scientist 06. Let me know how I did. Hope you enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of other people out there streaming Madden too. It's all good. We just do it for fun. Just having fun. You know, mess with the CFM stuff. So anyway, hope everything's good, man. It's 1 a.m., 1:28 a.m. where I am in the East Coast. I'm out. Thanks for watching.